Court now calls PR 17670, styled in the estate of Joe W. Ward Sr. It is called for a hearing on an application to determine heirship and application of letters of administration. And Ms. Bennett represents Joe Ann Ward, who is the applicant. And then Joe Ward Jr. has filed a counter application for letters and also for determination of heirship. Mr. Ward is not present. And when this case was set, I have a feeling Ms. Hammond thought it was going to be a short, uncontested hearing. We have Adam and we have counter applications. So
Your
what's the
Honor, Mr. Ward Jr. Has passed since this was filed, and so he's no longer living. Also, I never received any counter application from him. I believe he was
sure that's
representing
correct.
himself, so I didn't even know that was filed.
He filed an application for letters and he made some pretty serious allegations against the applicant as far as having conflicts with the estate, having filed suit against the estate. And I notice in your application, it says there are lawsuits that will decide something about real property. So,
And the lawsuit is by Miss Joanne Ward against Joe Ward Jr. It's not against the estate.
okay.
And I can't address the application with any specificity because I haven't seen it and I didn't know.
You've seen them, Mr. Moss?
Judge, I have not seen Mr. Ward Jr., Mr. Joe Ward Jr.'s application for independent administration. I was only appointed as the ad litem to determine the heirs. And in that, I investigated the case and I've got an opinion on who the heirs are. I have no opinion as to who the court should appoint as independent.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get Ms. Hammond to get copies of these other pleadings to you so that you have time to look at them and either tell me that they have some validity or no validity.
Okay.
Reset this hearing for another date.
Okay.
Very good, Judge.
We can probably do it one day next week. We can get the copies to you either by tomorrow or by Monday.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And we'll reset this just as soon as we can.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank
Right.
you.
What is your name, sir?
Man, still haunting us in his death.
Yeah, I know.